A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the online class of English. I hope you all are doing well. Students, today we are going to start with new chapter of English Reader, that is chapter 5, Gulliver's Travels. Before starting with this chapter, let me ask you one question. Have you heard of Christopher Columbus? Do you know who he was? Okay, let me tell you. He was a famous sailor who sailed across the world in his ship in search of India, but instead he reached America. He was very adventurous. Students, some people are very adventurous. They like to do new things all the time. They find daily routine life boring. They want some adventure in their lives. And Columbus was one of them. Then there are other people who are adventurous but only in their thoughts, that take them to long journey of fantasy. Jonathan Swift was one amongst them. Why we are talking about adventure and fantasy? Because this story, Gulliver's Travels, is based on adventure and fantasy only. Gulliver's Travels is written by Jonathan Swift. Now, who was Jonathan Swift? He was an Englishman and he was very imaginative. He wrote a delightful story of a sailor who visited strange and unique lands in his quest for adventure. He was so imaginative that he made up delightful stories of a sailor who sailed across the world and in a land of people who were only 6 inches tall. He was that much imaginative that he can imagine another world. And this Gulliver's Travels is one of that imagination. In this story, Gulliver is the main character. Dr. Lemuel Gulliver. This is the main character of this story. Lemuel Gulliver is doctor by profession, but being a doctor in London just didn't fascinate him. It didn't satisfy his soul. Traveling to distant land in the world always fascinated him. That's why he wants some adventure in his life, because such adventurous journey always fascinated him. He said that, I am only 42 years old. Still, I have already had many strange adventures in my travels to far off lands of the world. Traveling to distant lands in the world always fascinated me. Although he was doctor by profession, but his passion was to go through some adventures in his life. So that's why he said that he is only 42 years old. But in this short period of his life, he has overcome so many adventures that no one has come across such adventures in their lives. He said that traveling to distant lands always fascinated him. Adventures, distant and fascinated are in black color. They might be new words for you. So they means adventures means unusual and exciting experiences. Distant means far away. Fascinated means strongly attract. Gulliver said that traveling to far lands, traveling to distant lands always attract him. So after qualifying as a doctor, he signed up a ship's doctor and spent 3.5 years years sailing across Europe. So, being a doctor, it was just his profession, but his passion was to travel across the world. That's why, after qualifying as a doctor, he signed up a ship's doctor and spent 3.5 years sailing around Europe. He accepted an offer from the captain of the ship named Antelope to be the ship's doctor on a voyage to the South Seas. So, after completing that sailing for 3.5 years in Europe, he accepted another offer from the captain of a ship named Antelope to be the ship's doctor on a voyage to South Seas. Voyage means long journey. He set sail from Bristol, that is in England, on 4th May 1699. So he started his journey from Bristol, that is in England, United Kingdom. And they started their sail on 4th May 1699. After peacefully crossing the South Seas, they hit a violent storm off the west coast of Australia. So, after a few days, after peacefully crossing the South Sea, they hit with a strong, that violent storm. Violent means a very forceful or very powerful. So, their ship was hit by a violent storm near the west coast of Australia. Poor food and too much work while braving the storm caused the death of 12 of his crew and weakened the rest. So, poor food. After that storm hit their ship, they lost their food, and when the food was there was very little food, they didn't get that much energy. So, poor food and too much work while braving the storm caused the death of 12 of the crew and the weakened rest. Braving means to face anything with courage. So, when they were facing that storm, and without food, no one can do anything. So, that caused the death of 12 of their crew, and those who were surviving, those who were alive, they were very weak. They become very weak because of shortage of food. When the wind drove them onto some rocks, it split the ship apart. When the wind drove them onto some rocks, drove means pushed. That ship split means to break into two parts. So, when the ship breaks into two parts, only 6 seamen, including Gulliver, had enough strength to get a lifeboat down into the sea and row clear to the ship and rocks. Row clear means to move away using a boat. So, after when the wind split that ship into two parts, only 6 men survives, including Gulliver, and they had enough strength to get the lifeboat and to move away from the ship. Suddenly, a strong blast of wind overturned the boat and scattered Gulliver's companion. But as their fate was not in favor of them, what happened when they were moving away from the ship in that lifeboat? A strong blast of wind overturned the boat, and that shattered Gulliver's companion. Scattered means to spread in different directions. So that strong blast of wind overturned the boat and scattered the Gulliver's companion. So all the companions of Gulliver's were spread in different directions. Gulliver started swimming in the direction the wind and the wave pushed him. He was not aware that in which direction he was swimming, but He just know that the wind and the waves are pushing him. When he was completely exhausted, his feet touched bottom. When he was so much that when his potential was not that much, when he was completely exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. His feet touched bottom. He took in several mouthful of air and looked up to heaven. It was about 8 in the morning. The storm has decreased and there was enough light to make out that land is about a mile away. So when he was totally exhausted by swimming, while he was swimming in search of land, his feet touched bottom, and when his feet touched bottom, he was able to take breath. And when he looked up, it was around 8 in the evening, and there was not that strong storm was not over there. The storm has decreased, and there was enough light to make out that land might be a mile away. To make out means to see. So he was able to see that that land was about a mile away. He spent the next 2 hours trying to drag himself towards the shore. Drag means to pull. So when he make up that the land was a mile away, he spent that next 2 hours trying to pull himself towards the shore. So after confirming that the land was a mile away, he starts swimming again so that he can reach the shore. This is the first part of Gulliver's travel, and in the next chapter we will continue this story. So I hope you understood the story now. And let me tell you, after he spent the next 2 hours trying to drag himself towards the shore, he was so weak and tired. When he finally climbed on that shore, he dropped down on the soft grass without movement. He was sound asleep because he was so tired of swimming and braving during the storm. So this is all in this first part of Gulliver's travels in this chapter. I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you so much. Stay home. Stay safe.